Is it a complex operation, Doctor? Oh, no, it's very much just chop and dig.
It's like you go into the bar, you sit down just to chop and dig, please.
Your point's got a black and white picture. I'll have a short crack inside.
This was a bad idea, wasn't it?
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello and welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland. Him, a big fat cunt. We've got little not gay Tom in the corner with his racist child assistant Madison. And we've got a very special guest returning from all the way from the depths of episode 2. He thought he could go and be on telly, then he said some bad things, and look who's come crawling back. It's our mate Brennan Reece. How you doing, mate?
I'm so disappointed with myself.
You thought you were better than this, and look at you now.
I know. This is not how life's meant to go. But here we are.
Here we are. We're making the best of it, mate. You know, none of us wanted to end up in an attic in Horwich, but this is how it goes, isn't it?
I'm like a young Jim Davidson. He must go up, he must be doing council-owned venues and turn up and think, fucking hell, this is just like live Dead Men Talking. This is awful.
I think he turns up at venues and goes, a lot of Asians around here.
Like, do you see?
Don't like that taxi driver.
He's doing this thing at the moment where, he's like getting comedians to do sets for his streaming platform or whatever. Ustream. And then I saw a comic who'd been on it, and he's one of these old school comics. Yeah. Been around forever, does the same 5 jokes that they all do.
Like a Jimmy O type comic.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever happened to him?
Yeah, fuck me. Google him. His YouTube's amazing, but that's a sidetrack. But yeah, it just was you know what? I was really disappointed. I turned up to do Jim Davidson's Ustream, and there was only about 20 people there, and they've not edited it very well, so it just sounds like I'm doing really badly. And I was like, oh, who? Kel Surprise. Jim Davidson's online output isn't highly polished. Yeah. This man who probably uses his phone in a leather flippy wallet pokes it like this.
Use the leather off his face. Turned it into a wallet.
It's got his credit cards in it. Of course it's shit. I got beef with Jim Davidson.
Why?
Well, because he came at me. He came at me in a DM.
Did he?
Ago. Yeah. So what happened was, there was...
Are you afraid of him?
No, he's an old man. I saw it he'd be like Jake Paul and fucking Mike Tyson.
Message him now.
Oh no, he's blocked me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I did, because he messaged me, right? So what happened was, there was some gig happening where it was Jethro, who I liked, by the way. I got on with Jethro, and then a bunch of other those comics and Jim Davidson and all that. And I retweeted it, and I put every ticket to this comes with a free slice of pineapple, right? Little gammon joke.
Yeah.
Lol. Just a little one. And then Jim Davidson saw his ass, right? DM'd me, and he put something like "shut your mouth, boy," something like that, trying to sum it. And
I think he says "boy" a lot.
Oh yeah. I think he's misread my profile photo. But I just replied, "Calm down, Jim. It's just a joke, you used to do."
Great.
And then he blocked me.
The thing is, though, is why does he still want to do comedy? Why doesn't he just retire?
Because no one else will listen to him talk about his opinions, innit?
I know, but just you've got grandkids, Jim.
Yeah.
Just fucking chill.
I don't know if he's got enough money, Do
you reckon?
Yeah,
I bet he made a lot in the 90s.
Yeah, but
Big break.
I bet he made a lot of poor investments, if you know what I mean.
Do you mean drugs?
Drugs. I mean drugs. Yeah.
Just to be clear.
It's
drugs.
Drugs. I think he took drugs.
How badly does anyone want to play Clacton on Sea? Do you know what I mean? Just chill.
I don't think
I reckon he's had some
choosing.
expensive divorces.
Yes, that's it. He's had 6 divorces or some shit, innit?
Is that how many?
I don't know. I'm making it up. He just
He
seems like a man
probably
who's
has.
had 6 divorces.
How much do you reckon you could book Jim Davidson for?
Book him?
I think $5,000.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, easy.
$5,000.
Are they less than that?
Can we get him on here?
I mean, we're flirting with that audience
this couch
already.
is not a colour he'd like.
Fucking hell, you know
Him and
what?
Madison to get on.
He's had 5 divorces.
Yeah, I told you, he just feels like a guy who's had fucking 6 marriages.
Isn't Big like I forgot completely about Big Break?
Yeah.
Isn't that mad that at one point Saturday Night Entertainment probably getting about 10 million viewers?
Oh,
was
easily.
it Gordon
More,
Snooker?
probably minimum. Yeah.
Do you know what? What's mad is at least on Big Break, a couple of them were professionals. On Bullseye, nobody was a pro.
Yeah.
It's just
a load of people
who
being
like
shit at
darts.
darts.
It's just like
pros
looking
and
over there
Bullseye.
in the
Yeah.
pub, just
Did
like,
they?
oh,
They're pros on Bullseye.
They didn't have pros. They had a darts player and a question answerer. So like they had one player who'd be like, they play for the pub team.
Oh,
So-
right.
Yeah. What they weren't, and sometimes they do episodes with pros.
Yeah.
Like how fucking Yorkshire I have that. I'm like, no, you're getting Bullseye wrong.
That
But yeah,
was
like,
Saturday Night Telly, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
was watch a man throw a dart and hopefully someone might win a Tupperware.
Bullseye's coming back. They're remaking it again.
they don't need to
They are.
remake it.
TV is fucking dead. You've done the right thing, Brennan. It's good you've said all those offensive jokes.
I didn't choose to.
You chose to say those horrible things.
I wanted to host a Saturday night TV show where people play a fruit machine. That's what I wanted to do. Followed by a game of bowls.
Yeah. But I think Israel has a right to defend itself, but that's fine. Whatever you want to say on the internet is up to you, Brennan.
A fruit machine. You're like, Dale Winton's died.
I made a pilot once for a bowling show. It was like, but it was like human bowling. So you'd answer
Well, like
questions.
Takeshi's Castle.
Kind of, yeah. You'd answer questions, and then that meant you get like an advantage of you with the bowling ball, and you'd have to hit as many pins as you could. We made a pilot of it, but it was shit.
Yeah, sounds
No,
Yeah.
We used to
it was
play-
shit. That idea was shit.
Yeah,
I
mad.
think I think people would watch that.
People would watch any shit, man.
Yeah, totally. It was after Hole in the Wall was finishing.
Hole
so
in
they
the
wanted,
Wall
they wanted
was-
a new Hole in the Wall.
Was
from that.
fantastic.
Hole in the Wall was great. Yeah.
That was great.
That's
the one
what we're
where
trying
the
to-
dick come through when 6 p.m. ITV1.
Dale Winton still the host.
Every hole in the wall is just one, and he's like, "I'll do it."
Oh, this is a girthy hole. Right, I'll show you how it's done for about 15 minutes.
The pilot's
That'll be
just
your
really
turn.
awkward. It's
And
just,
then I'll just walk behind this wall for round 2.
I used to play human bowling in the pub I used to live in. Like there was a thing we always used to do at lock-ins because we had a sleeping bag and a crash helmet and stools
Yeah.
and a polished wooden floor.
That sounds great.
It was fucking brilliant. So yeah, you get this army helmet strapped on you. You get into the sleeping bag. Then like you'd have it was a team. You'd have to do it because it took 2 of you to like run and drag and then slam them into
like
these
Cool
big-
Runnings.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Did Dale Winton die of AIDS, or am I just making that up?
I think you're being homophobic.
No, I think he just died.
I think he died of AIDS. I'm almost
I don't
Right.
think he did.
30% sure.
You got 5 divorces, I'll tell you that.
If only he'd found a giant
Died.
inflatable PrEP pill.
Where have I got? Well, I know. Where I've got AIDS.
I thought this?
I know
Why
where I've
have
got
I thought
AIDS
Dale
from.
Winton got AIDS? I think
You know where you've got AIDS from, do you?
His death, his, death
From
was
playing hole in the wall.
his death was described as unexplained by the police.
We got
AIDS.
Freddie's now explained it.
Dale had a lot of things going wrong. He had pain with arthritis. He had a heart complaint. He had a chest infection.
I mean, that literally sounds like me.
Yeah. Also, he's gay.
And has AIDS.
Yeah, has AIDS. Yeah.
Just natural causes.
Yeah,
Says natural
it was
causes.
just fucked. But like we got an important question to know about Dale Winton, though, isn't it? At his time of his death, was he bummed or unbummed? Heavily bummed.
Heavily bummed, yeah. Heavily bummed.
What, is that you trying to say top or bottom?
No, we've got this goes back to where we read Michael Barrymore's autobiography. And it's
I
about-
met him once.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Pool
So-
party.
This is the Kevin Spacey trial.
No, I went wrong time of year. It was an ice rink.
That's so funny.
Do you know what my favourite thing about Freddy is? When he finds something funny, he doesn't laugh. He just does a YouTube comment. He goes, "That's so funny."
It was good.
But I met him. Me and Stephen Bailey met him.
Now it gets more believable.
We were
Stephen brought his chair leg.
brought my own chair leg.
I brought it from home. I don't want to damage your chairs.
Imagine going up to him in the street like, "Can you sign my chair leg?"
I brought one for everyone.
It's soaked as well. It's just dripping. You're like, "Can you sign my chair leg?"
I bet Barrymore hates like fucking Jewish holidays, isn't it? When they all start having a dance. Like, it's very disrespectful.
He was dead nice.
yeah.
He was lovely. Obviously a very broken man, But yeah,
I mean, not the most broken man from his house.
the most broken thing in his house.
He's physically intact.
But the thing is, though, is if you were him, you would be dead nice because
you killed the boy.
You'd spend your whole life. You'd spend your whole life knowing you got away with it. So you'd be dead nice with everybody forever.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like a Christmas Carol, isn't it? The ghost of Christmas bum.
Gross Christmas ass.
Oh my God, they need to remake Muppets Christmas Carol with Michael Barrymore.
In the Michael Caine
what
role.
day is this? You see the big chair in IKEA? Do they still have it? Oh, good. It's a massive chair leg, boy.
The ghost of the victim can play the ghost.
No. Stuart Ludwig is played by Tiny Tim. That's why he walks with a limp.
That crutch is going up him.
Oh no!
Still hoping to get back on kids' TV, Brennan.
That is gone now.
That ship has sailed.
It's so sad. I will never. I mean, it's fine because I'm nearly 40, so I'll never be on kids' TV. But it's sad that I'll never be on kids because it would have been fun.
Yeah.
Just to like,
Look, I look, the people who host the kids shows at BBC seem to have loads of fun. I imagine bumming kids is class.
Yeah.
They're all really seem to be enjoying it.
and I've never done it, so I just thought big thing to tick off on the bucket list.
Is it mad being fired by a company that employs so many pedos?
Well, it's annoying because I reckon I'm one of a very select few that has been fired.
Yeah.
And you're like, so that means I'm probably super nonce.
Now, or like, maybe like they're like, this guy isn't fitting with the vibe here.
Yeah.
He's not for one kid.
You don't fit in with our policy. They're on the wall.
I could definitely see you game show host. I think you'd fucking nail that.
I'd love it. Because, like, going back to Michael Barrymore, when he did, like, Strike It Lucky or Not, he was phenomenally good.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
So brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a game show clip that I came across today that was fucking brilliant?
Have you got a segue that actually makes sense?
I have indeed.
Fucking hell.
Right, okay, so go to Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that's a game show.
I think I've
So
seen this.
just pose it at the beginning so that everyone
Pose it?
can guess.
Pose it, Tom.
Pause
Can you pose it?
Pause it.
Pose it.
There you go.
So it
Okay,
said it.
so that's the puzzle there.
Yeah, right.
Can
So
you,
can you scroll up so we can see the puzzle?
Can
Okay.
we all have a
Yeah.
little assume of what that might be?
I'm just seeing what I get from it. I think it might be give a black man a hand job.
That is not correct.
Right.
No,
okay, that's what I'm
but
saying. That's what I'm saying.
it's better than what he guesses.
No,
It's clearly give yourself a round of applause.
Clearly give yourself a round of
It's
applause.
quite clearly give yourself a round of applause. Watch this.
I like to solve the puzzle.
Okay, well,
Come
let's
on,
hear it.
man. He's so
yelling?
confident.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
The common phrase.
Right, there's so many
a
things wrong.
Freddy's.
Yeah, this is it. So many things wrong. Number one, treat yourself a round of sausage. Nobody says that.
You do. You definitely
It's not a
do.
treat for Freddy.
It's a grim obligation at this point.
No, but
Another round of sausage.
at the very
All
least,
still linked together like a Punch and Judy show.
I reckon they just dangle down from his ceiling, just getting lowered into it.
at the very least,
One in each orifice.
at the very least,
Like a reverse clown.
at the very least, it will be treat yourself a round of sausages. At the very least.
Also,
Two around of
Now,
sausages.
now, the next thing is,
the last word is A.
look at how he does it. First word, treat. There's 4 letters, and the last one's E.
Yeah.
So, and then the last one, sausages. The first letter's A. What's wrong with this man?
Well, dyslexia,
No, but
clearly.
why would you go on Wheel of Fortune if you are this fucking stupid?
Yeah, the next guy doesn't have an hand as well, can't spin the wheel.
Do you know Wheel of Fortune used to be my, like, I guess it was my Pornhub when I was younger. So I was obsessed with what she called Jenny Powell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jenny, beautiful. And she was the woman who turned the letters around. So my school finished at 2:30 every day. So I'd go home and Wheel of Fortune started at 3, and I just bash one out to Wheel of Fortune.
Do you get like a Pavlovian response to the sound of that wheel clicking
Yeah,
now?
I actually, when I'm on a roller coaster, I come. I'm like, oh.
Is banned from every roulette table in the country.
When you did quizzes, did you ever have people who were like, "What are you doing on here?"
Yeah, you don't want really, really clever people on quizzes because that's boring. You want stupid people who don't know it. All you need to go on a quiz show, all you need to do is be able to talk. If you could talk, you're in. But often they're really good at, in the auditions when they get there. This shit. We had this guy, and the question was, "What date is Boxing Day?" And he went, "Pass." Just immediately pass. Wasn't even timed.
No, let me
Could
think
try
about
and
this.
work it out.
Yeah, they had some such thick people, man. But again,
But that's the goal, didn't it? That's what you want.
yeah. But it,
'Cause
also,
they don't want people just turning up and winning easily every week because
No.
it costs them money and it's boring.
you need that on
The
like
chance of being out of
egg-
business in a week.
Yeah, you need that on like eggheads or the ones that are really hard. You want really
Sure.
clever people on, but for the chase and shit like that, you just want a different looking set of people who aren't going to crumble under
For
pressure.
tipping point, you want someone who can not shit themselves for 25 minutes. That's
Yeah.
basically that's the entry requirement, isn't it? The questions on that, like, I feel like if I went on tipping point and they asked me those questions, like, sorry, do you think I'm a fucking retard? Sorry, why have you asked me that? Like, I'd be insulted by it. They're fucking amazing. Like,
And then you like, drop zone 2, please.
that bit, great. Let's have loads of fun. Like, I want to see around the back though, where there's just some little runner off into
Do they
push
not,
big
do they
wooden
not try
coins.
and do it though? Do they not try and write the quiz questions in a way that will make you at home feel smart?
Yeah, you need a mix. You need things that are gettable, but you don't want it to be too easy that everyone gets
They're
every one.
pitched at different levels, innit? Like, Only Connect's questions are pitched at a different type of people than Tipping Point. Tipping Point, they're deliberately going, we're making a quiz show for fucking monks. Like, that's
It's
the
for
aim.
nanas. It's for nanas watching.
Thick now.
So they can join in.
Yeah, exactly. So you can join in, but you're not going to get them all. They have like
You fucking
categories of
should.
questions.
I think you should. I
Tipping
think
Point,
if you
maybe.
get a question wrong on Tipping Point, like, just walk into the ocean and drown yourself.
But they have,
Right,
they have
stop
different categories though.
Stop there. Let's get up some tipping point questions. Rob, if you get any wrong,
I'm
you
gonna
need to
drown
kill yourself.
The thing is,
God.
they're
And the
easy.
problem is, I'm thick.
Get up some tipping point questions. We are doing this.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh, God.
This is it. You're either
I'm
a
so
hypocrite
tense.
or you're going to kill yourself.
Oh, yeah, and that'd be the first time that I'd be
Yeah,
a
what's the
hypocrite.
worst? Oh, you're a hypocrite.
I'm constantly a hypocrite because it's funny.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Oh, first question. In his epic poems, Homer often refers to nectar as the drink of the gods. And which other substance is their food?
Oh, fuck.
I can't even
Go on,
figure that
bread.
question out.
Bread. I'd guess honey if I had to guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the drink.
Where's the answer? Ambrosia.
That's not been on Tipping Point.
Yeah, custard.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not off Tipping Point.
Which type of pepper shares its name with the capital of French Guiana?
KM.
Mate, you're on the news by 5 p.m. today.
Cayenne.
He's looking at the fucking things. and
No, I
reading
just knew that one.
them. All right, okay.
Right, we'll go to question 5 now. Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook while studying at which
Harvard.
university?
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah. Which singer has the nickname Mother Monster?
That's fucking Lady Gaga, isn't it?
I thought it'd be like Beth Ditto.
Yeah, Little Monsters are Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Stacey.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Called it.
Yeah.
Ditto. Lizzo.
Yeah. Also, they get multiple choice.
Oh
on
my
Tipping
God,
Point.
talking to Lizzo, did you see that she... I don't get involved in popular culture, but it popped up the other day, and she had a little go at Lana Del Rey, and she goes...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I saw
She
this.
goes, I can't wait to see you do a new album. And Lana Del Rey came back and she was like, I can't wait to see you on a treadmill. I was like, fucking hell.
Do you know what's
So
great
good.
about it, though? Is that you know that Lana Del Rey's been sat at home and she's got a notification on Instagram. She's gone, Lizzo's, what's this fat bitch saying? I fucking hate that fat moaning bitch. I met her once at the Grammys and she wouldn't fucking stop it. Oh, that fucking bitch. I'm having her.
I want
fucking
to see
going for
Lana
it.
Del Rey's PR just being like, Lana, can you delete that? And
no.
she's being like, I think
No.
it's quite funny. So
She don't give a shit, Lana Del Rey, does she? She's just married like some fucking pig farmer or some
I
shit
don't know.
like that.
She's great.
She's married a pig farmer who was already married. It's something like that. And he's just like a normal guy. Like his name's like fucking Dale or whatever, or like John or something.
Dale, the
Whoever
bigamist
marries
farmer.
Lizzo technically would be a pig farmer as well.
Yeah, when you fuck Lizzo, it's technically a hog roast.
Talking of disgraced TV quizzes, daytime people.
Yeah.
Because did you ever work on Eggheads?
No, I didn't work on it, guys. Oh, one of them.
Right.
One of them
Didn't
killed
something happen to
someone.
CJ?
I was
CJ
just about to
Demoy,
say,
he killed a man, didn't he?
I reckon CJ was a wrong one.
Yeah, he killed a man in
Yeah, I think-
in Amsterdam. He pushed him in a
All right,
pushed him in a
Dr. Seuss.
canal. No, he did. He pushed him in a canal in Amsterdam when he was like an addict, when he was younger, and just like left. He wrote about it in his autobiography.
No.
Yeah, that's how we got like found out, wasn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
he wrote it in a
he wrote
book.
about it in his book. He was like, "Oh, I feel bad about this, but I just
What's
sort of
he
pushed
said?
him in an icy canal and fucked off."
CJ Demuy sounds like
Demoy, yeah,
like a brand on Amazon that sells electrical goods.
Sounds like they make dungarees for Lizzos.
Demoy stated in his autobiography that in 1988, he punched a man who was attempting to mug him and shoved him into a canal in Amsterdam. He said, "I fully suspect I killed him. I've no idea what happened to him." On 21st September 2016, Demoy was arrested at Heathrow Airport in connection with the claims and detained under a European arrest warrant in the Netherlands.
I bet there were some questions he couldn't fucking answer.
Pass.
Bankrupted him as well.
yeah. Can I confer with Judith Keppel?
It's mad that, isn't it? Don't confess to murders in your autobiography.
Why would you do that?
So also, how many copies is CJ Demoy's autobiography selling?
I bet it sold a lot after he
Yeah,
that came out.
Maybe
used
we
to
should
be-
have a little read through of that.
Yeah, someone sent that in.
Someone send us that. We'll have a little read through of that on a Patreon. Yeah.
He used to be in. I don't know why I know so much about CJ Demoy, but he used to do like Amdram near me. He was in like
What, just in your house?
yeah, just outside the house. And he's like, what play is he doing there? Why is he pushing
doing
people into the
Cat on a
canal?
That was just his excuse. I was rehearsing for a play.
It's fucking mad, isn't it?
In 2015, he ran in the London Marathon for Shooting the Star Chase, a children's hospice. Well, at least he fucking shut up about it.
And I'm glad he just did a run rather than a triathlon. He should stay away from Rithers, isn't it? Just dunking his competitors. It's fucking mental. Like, what a varied CV, you know. Marathon runner, quizzer, and murderer. But yeah, he used to be like an alky or a crackhead or something like
Did
that.
he?
Yeah. Like back in the...
Very gelled hair.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, like a teenager in the 90s sort of vibe to that.
He looks like a murderer. He looks like a psychopath.
He looks like Alex Reed's got an illness.
We tried getting him on.
Alex Reed.
Yeah, we tried to book Alex Reid, yeah.
I met him as well, and he was mad.
Yeah. That's why we tried to book him.
What was he talking about? He kept talking about he's got like 3 nipples. And I was like, all right. And he was like, yeah.
Why would you bring that up in conversation?
Yeah, how does that come up?
Nice to meet you.
I've got 3 nipples.
I'm not joking. I've spoken to Alex Reid once and he mentioned that he had 3 nipples.
Right. I could message him now and say, lad.
Lad, how many nipples have you got?
You want him to bring it up naturally, though. You want him to bring it up naturally.
We'll send him a message just like, "Hi, Alex, I've got 2 nipples. How about you?"
Oh, fuck.
That's fucking mad that he just constantly brings up how many nipples.
The thing is, when I spoke to him, it was nothing to do with anything.
Same.
So his partner at the time wanted to come and judge Rinder, and they were bringing this fake story, which I knew was fake. But for some
My
reason,
husband has too many nipples.
but then I was chatting to him about. I was trying to convince him to come on. Can you get Alex Reid? Oh, that's good if he's on there. And he just brought it up just out of nowhere. And I remember speaking to a producer, and he's got 3 nipples now. Why are you talking about that?
Yeah, he just brought. I remember him just bringing it up, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I've got 3 nipples."
You know, he won Big Brother.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, that's why I interviewed him, because I was interviewing reality stars. So we interviewed him and Michael Barrymore, because he was on Dancing on Ice for about a week until he broke his wrist. And then we interviewed, what's she called? The one who goes, she used to have a saying where she'd be like, "It's obnoxious." No, it wasn't that. She goes, "It's ridiculous." She was called,
Nikki.
yeah.
Dead.
She is dead now, yeah. Went to a Michael Barrymore party, and he mistook her for a boy.
She got the table like.
But we interviewed her about 2 weeks before she died.
Did you?
Yeah.
Checking it was your fault.
Yeah. Is your podcast like the fucking Ring?
Yeah.
Stephen Bailey crawling out of their telly.
Yeah, if you watch Stephen Bailey, 7 days later, you want to kill yourself.
Yeah. You get the campus phone call. 7 days.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah. You think, oh, we're going for a brunch.
I just want to see Stephen mincing out of a well. He's looking
Filthy
great.
down there.
Yeah.
Go on, Stephen.
I'm still on the telly, and he comes out.
Yeah, it's like you turn over to Celebrity Coach Trip and he crawls out.
I'd love to have we had Stephen on?
We've had Stephen on, yeah.
Have they? Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was...
Very memorable episode, that one, wasn't it?
Well, it was, yeah, because I called my former agent a spastic and he got really upset.
Oh, was that the same episode?
That was the same episode, yeah.
What a shout. Yes, it was. I remember that.
it was,
What
yeah.
fun times.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah, that was just due to my passion for describing people accurately. But you know,
Was he annoyed about the agent or annoyed about the word?
no, he's annoyed about just generally my description of him.
So,
The agent was annoyed,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
Steve. Stephen wasn't.
oh,
annoyed.
Stephen's
Steve found
agent.
it very funny. Yeah.
I'm so
You're
confused.
so confused. My former agent was annoyed that I described my former agent as a spastic.
Oh, Stephen wasn't bothered.
No, it's
All
not
right,
funny.
fine. I thought you meant Stephen was like,
How
can't
dare
speak to
you?
him. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Everyone just agreed.
Yeah. Saddam Rushdie is a spastic. I don't even know him. But if everyone's saying it, there.
Have a look at some of the other stuff that I've sent. So I've got some good stuff this week. Right. So there's an article that.
Look at you trying to move on, you little prick.
All right, we'll sit in the moment. We'll sit in the moment.
I look where you just go like, okay.
Sorry, it's really tickled me.
Right. So
Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
right,
What have you got, Freddie?
you're gonna like this.
Yeah,
Have a look at bear attacks.
yeah.
Oh, I love that. I brought this. So this
I've
is,
got
this
it
is,
as
this
well.
is brilliant.
We've all got this story.
Well, I'm not on Twitter anymore,
Yeah.
so this is.
Oh, la-di-da.
Who fucking Blue
I
Sky?
actually
is
did
it?
it before.
Are
Everyone's
you on
started
Blue
being like,
Sky?
No, I'm not. I'm on none of them. They're all shite.
4 people have been arrested. 4 people have been arrested after faking bear attacks on their cars to claim insurance in California. After sending footage of the alleged attacks on their cars, it was discovered that the so-called bear was in fact somebody dressed in a
Now,
costume.
if you go down to this video and go right to the very beginning, you'll get to see the costume.
Just on my way to commit some insurance fraud.
Now, look, the most of the video is in cars and stuff, and it's quite difficult to sort of see what's going on. It's rummaging around, but what I would say is that it doesn't quite look how a bear would move in a car. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't-
How would a bear move in a car?
well, it sure as hell wouldn't go in 2 legs and open the fucking passenger side door and climb in.
You're like, this front seat isn't right.
Yeah, I've never seen a bear do its seatbelt before.
How
Like,
do bears act in the car when you're driving them home from your clubs?
hey,
Big fat gay man who you're going to have sex with because you're gay.
If you have a
beg your
look, towards the last 20, 30 seconds, you get to see the damage.
Yeah.
And it's so.
So there's, oh yeah, no, we can see a bit of it. Like, let's have a little bit of a watch of the bear in it. There, just
Oh,
scroll
I
back
see,
a little
yeah.
bit. You can sort of see it rummaging around. Yeah. I'm sorry, why am I like? I've really gone in with this identity. Why am I describing this as a bear? This is a person.
Yeah. Have a look. Look how straight it is.
That's
Look at
unreal. Oh yeah, that looks like a bear, all right. The way,
Turn it with a front comb.
the way they've lightly scratched the interior.
You feel like you could lick your thumb and rub that off.
That's so
Why
Looks like
funny.
K-Swiss.
Why would you go to all that effort to do that?
Yeah, because all that's going to happen is they might pay to get your seats fixed, but you've still got to sort it all out and do all that. They're not going to get you a new car.
Well, it's not been
You-
written off, has it?
Yeah,
That's the
you're just
thing.
going to get new seats.
How much is their excess?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And also,
it's
how
mad
much
to
is
want
it-
upholstery that badly.
How much was the bear costume?
Bear costume, excess.
I reckon they add the bear costume. This is furries coming up with a plan.
But, like, why would a bear come into a car, scratch one seat perfectly horizontally, and then get out with no further damage? Like, it's just bizarre.
He stole the
did they
picnic
get
basket
in?
as well.
You are?
He stole the picnic basket as well.
It just feels like it's so much effort to just fail at the most basic fucking thing.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
But what do you expect? He's not going to like throw a car upside down. Is
So
he?
my question is, if you had to commit insurance fraud,
Yeah.
if you had to, let's say you had a car insured,
Yeah.
and you had to claim off it, and you had to claim it was destroyed, what would you do?
I would dress in a fat suit and then sit on it, and I'd claim it was you. And I'd be like, "Look, there's a little puddle of cum where the arse was. It's definitely Freddy
What?
because he's gay.
Oh, because I had cum in
You
my
had
arse.
cum in your arse, and you sat down, and it came out your arse because you.
Where would you get the cum from?
my dick.
So everyone would think you're gay as well.
No, because like I'm on doing the bumming. It's not gay. It's not gay if you're doing the bumming.
It's true.
It's true. It checks out. I've checked it.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been really nice seeing you all.
Brennan's found his loophole.
Just running around Bolton, bumming men.
It's not gay, Rob said.
It's not gay. Seen it on
Don't worry,
Eggheads.
lads, it's not gay.
I'd wear a costume with one prosthetic tit and say it was your mum.
Has your mum only got one tit?
Yeah, she had cancer.
No, yeah. She's just had
recently.
breast cancer. She's had a mastectomy
I was going to
like
say,
a
because
week
when I
ago.
fucked her, she had two. That's one thing me and cancer got in common. Both fucked your mum.
Yeah, she had her tit chopped off a week ago.
A week? Oh, God, that feels too soon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
But this will come out in a few days. It's fine.
oh, it's fine. Yeah.
Have you seen us since?
I haven't seen the tit. Like the way
No,
you're
I don't
miming
think
it,
it's
like
on
I
the
was
fucking
looking at her
mantelpiece.
tits. No, I've seen her. Yeah, I went to look after her after operation. Yeah.
But did you like have a little? I don't mean have a look, but did you go like, oh yeah, it's just one tit that?
Well, no, because like she's had a fake one put in. The NHS,
Oh, right.
the NHS popped a fake in, which was nice. of
But
them.
the thing is if one's fake and one's real, like a fake tits are fake tits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fake tits.
Got any other hot takes?
No, but fake tits look and like behave a certain way. They sit in a certain way.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fake tits like.
Yeah, they probably ruined this 65-year-old woman's tits.
No,
To be honest.
but
they were brilliant before as well.
She's not got one absolutely perky.
No, they're not
perfect
stuck a
man.
massive. They're not giving her the Jordan.
Yeah.
They've just like put a little one in, so there's a bit of a tit.
But
there.
have they
also
tried to give it like flop as well?
I don't fucking know. I'm not going, by the way, mother, I know you're resting up from your cancer, but like, have they put any flop in your new tit?
I wonder if there's a catalogue of tit. Like, do you know where they go like, right? Well, what would you like? Do you know when you get a new kitchen?
Yeah.
And they go like,
Yeah,
right? Well,
yeah.
we could put that in, and then you could upgrade to a nipple that's
Yeah.
actually got an LED in it.
And
Or-
she's like, I'd like one with cancer. Like, no.
No, I'll be
the
honest
whole
with
reason
you.
we're here.
If there is any of that process, it's not the son's job, is it? I've not been involved in that part of the process. It's not been my role in it, so I can't illuminate any further. Unlike a nipple.
Well, I remember once when I had to put my nan's tits away. This is awful.
What?
Yeah,
You had to put them away.
put them away because they were out.
Because I'd finished with them.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I was in the hospital when my nan had dementia, and when I'd leave, she thinks she was getting ready for bed, so she like take a thing and went no, but they were just out, and I just had like, and I was going like nurse, just shouting for a nurse, and everyone had fucked off.
Yeah.
I thought, well, what am I going to do here? So I just sort of had to like just roll them up and put them back in.
You didn't have to do that. You could have just done nothing.
Yeah, but then his nan's there with her tits out.
Yeah, but she doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, she's vulnerable in a hospital. It's nice to put your nan's tits away.
But she won't. She
That's
doesn't
a good
remember anything,
grandson.
does she?
That is a good grandson.
Yeah, he's a good grandson.
Got fuck
It's not
all in
about
the
whether
will.
she can remember it. It's like, oh, it's fine. Well, she can't remember it.
I tell you what, remember having the tits out.
Cosby's victims don't remember it, Tom, and some of them are quite upset about
But
it.
Brennan will remember the day he had to fondle his nan's tits.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I wouldn't say fondle. I'd say
Sounds like he
caress.
fondled them to me.
Caress.
no, not caress.
Sucked on.
No, definitely not.
Ejaculated.
I'd say just
Memory wipes.
place
Covered
away.
in cum.
And also, there's no one's there. So there's no victims.
Yeah.
Like, I just put them away.
Yeah.
But they were hairy on the top. That was the worst bit.
Right.
It was a different. It was sort of like that bear
like a
costume.
peach.
Exactly like a peach.
Yeah.
If
But
she-
none of the texture of a peach. No, it
Sure.
had the texture of a peach. None of the give.
If
she
there'd been a
knows-
razor there, would you have shaved your nan's tits?
No, I wouldn't have actually. I don't think.
No.
I think
Come
that
to
is
think of it,
crossing a
no,
line.
Not that nice.
When you
eh?
do-
Not that helpful.
When you're doing cosmetic work, I think you've crossed the boundary.
Yeah, like if you get her pussy out and you notice it's hairy, you're not shaving it up
Yeah,
for her, are you? You're like, there you go, nice and bald,
There. Put a
Nana.
little lightning stripe in it for your nan.
Hey, look, Grandad's initials in your
Oh,
pubes.
God.
How about that? Hey?
We used to have this.
It's a G.
We used to have this art teacher.
Stop moving on. Let's sit in the moment.
No, we used to have this art teacher. What was she called? Miss Dean. And everyone said that she had a wooden tit.
Yeah.
So in class,
A wood, like a pirate.
yeah, and in class, once a class, someone would go, "Wouldn't it be nice to have the window open?" Wouldn't it be nice if we did some painting?
Sticking the Beach Boys on.
And she definitely did have a wooden tit. Like, we're not in the medieval times.
No, I don't think that's what they do. Like, again, I haven't asked me one, but I'm pretty sure hers isn't wooden.
Maybe they did like a sling. Like so you'd put it on like... You'd clip it round and there'd just be a wooden tit.
Again, I don't think it's the first material you'd use. I'd say it's one of the last materials you should use for making a fake tit.
Probably in like the 1800s he might have done it, maybe.
I still think there's better materials. Just like a fucking sack with grain in it.
A
would
bronze
be better.
Now, I'll tell you what, this will be a good game show, is you take people who, like his mum, who've had one tit removed and a fake one put in, and members of the public have to guess which one's which.
Yeah.
Just from sort of looking.
Well, one of my mums has got a nipple and the other hasn't. So
No.
that'll be a clue.
She's got a top on. So,
Right, okay,
So
yeah,
you just
yeah,
have to
that
look
would
and you go, oh, for £1,000, I'd like to phone a friend. And then you can ring a mate up.
Yeah.
50-50. 50-50. Take away one tit.
Yeah, what would
It's already
happen?
happened.
Yeah, it's a good game show, that, and it definitely wouldn't lead to people winning exactly 50% of the time as they randomly guess. It's like that fucking heads and tails, but
No,
with
you've got to
cancer
go up.
victims.
You've got to go up like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You start off at like £100, and then that's really obvious. £100 is like one massive tit, and then one like nothing, and you go, it's fucking that one, innit? That's the fake one. And then by the end, it's like perfect tits, and you're like, shit.
Because one of them's already fake. Like, that's not been chopped off, and then they've put another.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're going like, ooh.
Why would
It's
they
all
have
in the
already
title,
faked
though.
one?
No, because they've just got a breast implant anyway.
Right.
We need a title. You need a good title.
Tit or no tit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Test the
great.
breast.
Test the breast.
Test the chest.
I think it'd be called the chase because you'd have to get the volunteers. You're like, I know you've had cancer, but can you come back here, babe?
Nipping point.
Tipping point.
Ping point.
If you've enjoyed this episode, why not give us money on Patreon for extra things? Go to patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. You can have a free trial for a week and check out all the extra stuff we put up on there. There's an extra episode every week, loads of specials, and you keep this podcast going because God knows we can't keep hold as sponsors. So check us out, Dead Men Talk Pod at fucking Patreon. Thank you.
I was having a wank this morning. I'm very hungover today.
You having a wank this morning?
How long between you having a wank and you coming here? How
30
close
minutes.
to you leaving was it?
30 minutes.
That's too close. I want an hour wank barrier.
It would have been later, but I had to wait for James.
Was it pre or post shower?
Oh, pre-shower.
Right, good. Okay.
Oh, you
I'm
don't have a
all right.
wank post shower.
I was just checking.
Who does that?
yeah.
I don't
What
know.
sort of bizarre animal
I
would
was
do that?
checking.
Yeah.
I was checking.
If you have a wank post shower, you something wrong with you.
Well, yeah, like, although I could see that happening with an ADHD person, like, oh, I've already had my shower. Oh, no, I'm all covered in cum.
Anyway, it's very hungover, feeling
Yeah.
very sorry for himself. And I was going through Pornhub and choosing a video, and I saw one.
Big fat woman.
Well, I saw one, and I looked at it, and I went, oh, she's too fit for me. And I went, how low is my
That is
self-esteem?
wild. You can't even have a wank to fit women.
I think it was because I was feeling so low confidence this
You
morning.
needed
so
a minger.
I was
you
like,
needed a comforting minger.
Yeah. I was like, she's too fit.
There is something in that, though, isn't there?
Yeah. When they're too fit, I'm like, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
I dare to dream.
I do if
I
someone's
believe
too
in
tall-
myself, Tom.
If a porn star's too tall, no. Also,
Not an
I
issue.
don't like it if the guy in it is bald. That puts me right off. I'm like, I'm
Again,
not bald.
both of these things are things I'm looking for. Tall women with a bald guy, I'm fucking in. I really don't have that. Maybe it's just being overly confident in myself, but I don't think I don't put limits on myself like that. I'm like, I could achieve that.
I don't always. I think it was just today.
I don't like porn that's too well produced.
Oh, I'm like that. Yeah.
I sort of know what you mean in that sometimes there are times when I would prefer a real sketty six to like a real
Yeah, but it's not even
stiff
necessarily
nine.
that.
This is the Taylor Swift conundrum. This is what I'm saying. I think she's incredibly fit, but I think she'd be a bit stiff. Give me a fucking dutty slag any day.
Stiff. She works out all the time.
Maybe like Theresa May. Have you not seen her walk?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask her to move.
She walks like a
I'm
robot.
going to ask her to stay still.
That's horrible. Stay still.
Shh, don't move.
Yeah, don't like that.
Yeah, no.
Right.
God, I want to fuck Taylor Swift so much.
Yeah, well, let's make it happen. Let's start fundraising.
Taylor, if you want to come on.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can email her and tell her that I'm sick?
What?
I don't think
that's
Taylor
how
Swift's email
Make-A-Wish
address is on the
works.
internet.
Do a
I
little
don't think you can write to Make-A-Wish and go, I want to bum Taylor Swift as well. I think you can go, oh, I've got Downs, can I meet John Cena?
You can't say, I'm fat, can I fuck Taylor Swift?
Do you remember the TV show Maury Povich?
Vaguely.
It was like when like Jerry
Kyle.
what was he called? Jerry
Springer.
When all them were around. And I remember once seeing an episode where they had trans people on, and the audience would guess, and they'd have to say,
which way are they going?
What they would do is they'd all have skirts on, and then they'd lift the skirts up, and they either had a sausage there or a coin purse.
Yeah.
And that's what the show was. And one of the episodes, they just go down and they go, we think he's a fella. And then they'd lift it up and they'd have a coin purse and they go, oh, sorry, you're a woman.
That's a great show.
I bet if you type it in,
the early noughties were fantastic for TV.
it was madness, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What
I'd
a
love
great
to
time.
watch that. Let's watch it. Oh, here we go.
Here it is.
Maury, man or woman.
Right, let's play along.
I reckon I'm getting 100% out of these.
Right.
I'm
You
sorry,
feel
but-
like it's tipping point questions.
Call
Oh,
me.
I could tell this is Freddy's YouTube with fucking sponsored ads.
Yeah, sponsored
Kids'
ads for-
toys.
Our sweets will get your kids in the van quicker than any others. Welcome to Quinne's Diddling Sweets.
I'm surprised we're not getting adverts for bikes, the amount we're fucking buying at the moment.
There we go. Right.
Okay, everybody. Now today's show
I
revolves
love how he's
around
wearing
one
a
simple
tux.
question. You all think
You gotta
you're
dress
so
up for this
smart.
show.
You think
Big
you
one.
can tell a man from a woman. Can a man ever be as glamorous as a woman? We had 13 beautiful women on our show today.
13? Casting 13.
Yeah.
That's a tough ass, that.
Do you know what?
Right, for this week's show, you've got 2 days. I want you to find 13 trannies that are going to expose.
Do you know what as well though is they'll have definitely done it according to difficulty. So there'll be a bit where one of the producers has gone, do that one first.
Yeah,
Right, do that one
but
first.
also they
just as a test.
haven't just had to find people with dicks. They've got to find women who look like men. That's the harder bit to catch. It's like, oh, you're a fucking munter. Do you want to stand next to a load of blokes?
That's true. If it's a believable trans person, you go, oh yeah, I'm pretty
I
believable.
can't
yeah.
wait to play this game.
I'm so excited for this. This is the best
bet
feature
we
we've
know
ever
the
had, and it's
rules.
not our feature.
Let's skip on to
Beautiful women. First up, let's get started. Everybody, here's the lovely divinity, man or woman.
Man or woman, and everyone's just like,
Man.
I'm going man based on name.
Man. Yeah, man based on name, but also forehead. Look at that forehead. That's it.
The best part of being a woman is knowing that the world's a stage.
voice.
Man. I'm going like slight hint. Those traps are a little well developed as well.
It's man.
I'm going man.
Who is that? Man or woman? Who is that?
A man.
That's a man? How do you know?
I don't know. It just looks kind of.
How do you know?
This is so funny.
What?
I think her face is kind of too perfect.
Chiseled?
Yeah.
So it has
That's
to
a
be
nice way of
man?
saying it.
A woman can't have a perfect
It
face?
just looks like.
Oh my lord! Huh?
I love
can't
this music as
believe
well.
all that. What do you think it is? man or
What a
woman?
time.
What do you
TV
think
used to be
it
so
is?
good.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
He just said. I love that he's also trying to tell people off like they're being offensive.
what a woman's face
Get
can't be so
off your moral
perfect.
high ground, Maury.
You've made this happen, and then you've asked me.
Yeah.
How am I the wrong
I've
one
got
in
to
this
say
situation?
one of them. Because if she goes, oh, I think it's a woman, you're like, you fucking idiot. You think that disgusting mess is a woman? You think that dump truck? Right, let's keep going. This is
It's a woman.
Why?
She just. Her form. It's her form.
her form.
Okay, everybody please welcome Shelby.
Oh, we're going to get all the results at the end, I think. Here we go,
Right,
Shelby.
okay.
Let's have a look at Shelby.
Man.
Let's have a look.
I think that's a woman.
I think that is.
Oh, I was already saying woman, then I saw the chin.
I'm going to go, it's a woman who looks like a man. I think they've purposely gone for a... They've gone, let's get a really tall woman.
Yeah,
With a strong jaw.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, wait a minute. Adam's apple, there isn't much there.
Ooh.
quite
The thing is,
grainy,
it's like
isn't it?
quite a manly face, but it's like a fit manly face.
Yeah,
it's like she's
yeah,
not
yeah,
ugly,
yeah,
but there's
yeah.
just it's
No,
relatively
I'm
masculine.
actually going. Yeah, I'm going to go.
I'm
with
gonna.
woman. No, actually, look at that hairline. I think. Oh
But you think
man,
it's a wig?
this is hard.
But
Well, look at
women
the
can wear
hairline.
wigs.
Yeah, yeah.
This is such a good game.
I'm going disgusting, gigantic woman. So far.
She looks like an Amazon. Like, do you know one of those old
Yeah.
pictures where it's like the 40-foot bitch?
I reckon they've got her from the WNBA.
I need to see
Very
more.
much.
The Women's Bloke League.
I'm
let's-
go- I'm
You want to see more of her, or do you want
Yeah, yeah. So keep going.
I want to hear her voice. I want to hear her voice.
The best part about being a woman is that I will never have to carry my own luggage.
The thing is, she's acting like a gay man.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but
why I
all
think
white
it's-
women do that.
Yeah.
That is how women are. They're all like, yeah!
Have you ever thought it might be the other way round?
Yeah.
Lots of gay men are acting like white women.
Yeah, but you can't say that, can they? Women.
I actually think that is a woman.
Okay.
I'm going to
Just
go.
skip to the next one.
I'm going to go.
That's a woman.
Yeah, that's a big fat woman.
Yeah. That's a woman. Pause it. That is a woman because if it was a man turning into a woman, they make more effort.
That's a big fat woman who's given up.
Yeah, you won't put a fat bloke on this because, like, you know, they'll be immediately obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll be a woman.
Do you want to see more of it? or
I'm
skip to the next one?
right. I haven't registered my vote for the last one. I'm gonna go man to
Registered my
counter.
vote.
Just to counter. I'm registering my vote.
Got to get it done by 4 today.
Gonna get a postal vote in for this one. I keep going. I'm gonna wait till we've heard their voice before pausing, Tommy.
Wait a minute. Pause it. Why don't we go to the end, look at them all in a line?
No, because I want to hear their voice.
Okay.
Look. Don't try and hurry things up. We're killing time. This
And
is all
that's
we're
what you
doing.
Patreon people pay for. 2 men killing time.
And each other slowly.
Right, go on.
The best part about being a woman is that I am voluptuous.
Definitely a woman
And
trying to talk in a lower
delicious.
register.
Yeah. I think it's a woman. I think she's a brass.
Oh, that's a man.
I think she walks like a woman.
She walks like a
I'm gonna
woman.
have to go with the man on that one. She's a man, baby. Yeah.
I'm going man. I'm going man.
Oh. Immediate thoughts, woman.
No, man.
No, man.
Man, 100% man.
My tactic now is that if it looks like a woman, I'm guessing man. If it looks like a man, I'm guessing woman.
I'll be honest with you. I'm just guessing man for all of them. I think they all look like munters.
What a twist that'd be.
Imagine Maury went, they're all minging women.
The clothes, of course. The clothes.
Oh, that's a woman.
I think that could be a woman, you know.
I think her tits look real.
But she might have had implants.
Yeah, but I think they look real.
Oh, yeah.
That's a man.
Neither.
That's a man. That is a man.
That's a fucking villain from a Disney film.
Did she steal Little Mermaid's voice?
That's two different sized pumpkins.
Aloha, everybody. The best part about being a Hawaiian woman, Maury, is you can always get laid.
Pause it. I reckon I could transition better with things in this room. That is bad.
I think that's an ugly woman.
Yeah.
I think that's a bloke.
I think they've thrown in a big fat ugly curveball. I think they've got to do a few where they're definitely going to think this munter's a fella.
And it's just
Yeah, I'm going woman.
some housewife with 7 kids.
Why didn't we do this on International Men's Day?
The thing is, we might be thinking too much into it because, like we said, this must be incredibly difficult to cast.
Yeah.
I think they're just.
Yeah, I
they're just
imagine this took quite a lot of thought casting it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine it was incredibly difficult.
Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm sticking with woman on that one.
Sticking with woman.
Yeah.
I like how he's wearing a tux for this.
Mad, isn't it?
It's lovely.
I can't say woman.
That's a man.
That's a woman.
Imagine they just shoved her into the middle and they went, woman.
And by the way, nice looking shoulders too,
I'm
right?
gonna skip. to
What
the
are we
next one.
talking? Maury.
What the fuck?
Right. Oh, that. I mean, that
Oh,
is clearly
come
a man.
on.
That's not even. Look at him.
Look how he's walking.
I think this is Tinky Winky.
It looks like someone's bejeweled that bear costume.
Is that I can rough up any man.
She plays in the
I bet you
NFL.
can. I bet you can rough up any man in the fucking UFC heavyweight division.
NFL's not a fucking lady. That's
That is a bloke that they've just got off the street and got, we need a 30.
Yeah. That guy works in the office.
Yeah.
someone's pulled out and they had to get
Yeah.
Jamal from the postal room.
He's on work experience.
Why Jamal?
I mean,
Why did it have to be Jamal?
it has to be a name.
What's wrong with Jamal, buddy?
It has to be someone's name. It's American. What's wrong with you?
It's a bloke's name.
It's a man's
Needs to be
name.
a bloke.
Why is that problematic?
What's that problematic?
I'm still allowed on CBBC.
Never allowed on it.
I've done nothing wrong.
Imagine Freddy got a job on CBBC.
Hello, I'm here today in the Blue Pizza Garden with all these sexy children.
Here's what I fucked earlier.
Oh, you needed some PVA glue. Well, something that looks like it.
I'm now going to use some sticky back spastic.
This one's just got a sticky back.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Sticky back spastic.
Who would you even be? You'd be like Mr. Tumble's tumour. Like,
It'd be like Hugh Edwards' inbox.
I'd like to think that I'd have a blossoming relationship with like a puppet or something like that, and they'd be like,
there's no way to speak about your girlfriend.
Immediately,
Hey!
first day, they'd get you to HR meeting. It was like, we're going to need you to stop using words like blossoming.
all right.
And what's this game show that you've invented with these kids where you're trying to guess whether one of their tits is real?
I can't think about Mr. Tumble's tumour. Hello, tumour.
Today's letter is T.
That's how they should have given your mum the news.
What, in sign language?
Goodbye.
sign language?
Goodbye, your right-hand tit. Naughty today, innit?
Right, let's get back.
This seems to be the story every time I go on any fucking podcast. I go, it's a bit naughty today. And I go, oh, everyone just behaves like this.
Yeah, we do, to be fair. Yeah, right, let's keep looking at these munters and fellas. Are they a munter or a fella?
Maya, come on out, Maya.
No.
Maya.
Looks like a woman. Probably the most female-looking one so far.
I mean,
The best thing about being a woman is having the power to bring any man to his knees.
This is daytime TV. She's like, I love
sucking off now.
Look at him, he stood up. Woman.
Why do you think that's a woman?
I think that's
Man.
You walk
I'm
like
going
a
man.
woman, you talk like a woman.
I think that's a curveball.
I think she's the one I'd be most happy to see arrive at my hotel door in Las Vegas.
Oh, man, without a doubt.
bloody hell.
The best part about being a woman is being able to turn on
The best part about it.
That's a man. That's a man.
The best part about being a woman is being able to tuck my bollocks back into my dress.
Oh, this
Man.
I've got henchwoman.
I think henchwoman.
I think henchman.
The best part of being a woman, Maury, is having the energy to cause an explosion anywhere I go.
What? Thank God she's that kind of Asian saying that.
Yeah. I think that's a woman.
Hold on, can we just have a
she's
quick
like
pause?
5'1".
Let's have a quick pause. Let's have a quick pause. Can we pause? Tom?
Pause it, pause it.
Pause, Tom. Pause.
That's a
When I
mus-
say
that's-
pause, pause. You have
very
less
loud.
than one job.
That's a muscly woman because she's 5'2".
Yeah,
No,
but-
I think that's a man.
But there is a big risk factor of the Southeast Asian. They are very good at this game. They are the inventors of this game. They are, they are class at it.
Where do you reckon the first transition person, like, do you reckon it was from man to woman, woman to man? And when do you reckon it was?
Well, the easiest is man to woman.
Is it?
No,
Like, it's an operation.
no,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like
but-
in terms of like
Chop and
making,
dig.
make
Done.
chop and dig. Yeah, but we're not talking about just the cock though.
Two
I think
steps.
all you got to
Easy,
do
easy.
2 steps. Chop,
Chop,
and dig.
chop, dig.
No,
chop,
that's
chop,
too many things.
dig, dig.
Chop, dig.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's how they teach surgeons.
Yeah.
Chop and dig.
That's the basics of it, isn't it?
Chop and dig.
And I don't think he was talking like necessarily just the surgery bit, mate. Like all the other bits are harder, aren't they, when you're going that way?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Chop and dig.
It's absolutely sent in. Brennan's gone with chop and dig. Is it a complex operation, Doctor? Oh, no, it's very much just chop and dig.
It's like,
You've got a
going into
guillotine and a spoon, you'll be fine.
it's like you go to the bar, you sit down just to chop and dig, please.
Your boy's got a black and white picture.
I'll have a short crack inside.
Oh, this is stupid. This was a bad idea, wasn't it?
This is a great idea.
We've still got 50% of man and
Just
woman.
another one all over, please.
Women's are the number 2.
Just chop a dick.
Chop a dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did you have to chop? Well, then we dig.
Right, that's chopping done. That's lunch.
What would,
This
the other
afternoon,
way
we'll have a
round,
dig.
what would the other way round be? Like,
What, for a man?
Yeah.
Sculpt. Fill in and build.
It'd be pull and fill.
Polyfill that up.
Oh, my God. Polly, they get like a grouter.
No name's Polly.
she wants Phil.
Oh my God. Good luck chopping this episode up for clips. Jesus wept.
Well, all you have to do is chop a dick.
Chop and dick.
Right, go on. We've only got 3 minutes.
Man.
I'm going to remember your face when we find out what the deal is. Here is Doré. Here's Doré.
Man.
You know what? Everyone said, like, this is famous, like a bad clip. They go, oh, wasn't it bad in the past? Everyone's enjoying themselves.
Well, in that room they are.
Yeah, and everyone down there.
I don't imagine there's many trans people sat at home thinking, well, this is the representation we fought for.
Well,
Finally, we're on telly.
Some of them are on there, like, and enjoying it.
I mean, do you know what? Fair, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the mad asses that are enjoying it.
Mad asses.
Pause it. I'd rather watch this than see him do comedy.
So it's like watching a BBC panel show, this, isn't it? Except it's funny. Coming soon to BBC Sounds podcasts.
Yeah. Chop and dig. The game show.
Hello, Maury. The best part about being a woman is being able to sass with class, having every man wanting to kiss my, well, you know.
That actually might be a woman.
That's not. That was like a drag queen energy.
Yeah, true.
Some massive hands as well.
Oh, those shoulders are insane. Yeah.
Everybody, please welcome Sierra.
That's a trans name.
That's a trans name, yeah.
I don't know.
Probably the fittest so far.
Best thing about being a woman.
Pause it.
That's a
That's a
man.
man's voice.
Gotta be.
100% a man.
There's no way I have a woman that fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I
don't care. I do not care. I would suck her dry.
Yeah.
I'd love a go on a massive knob.
Yeah. I would chop and then I would fill.
I would dig so hard, mate.
Yeah, she's fit.
Yeah.
Well done.
Getting everything I want.
Well done either way.
Progressive. Well done.
No, well done to her either way.
Yeah.
She's either done a great job or she's a fit woman.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you're kind of confused on this one, aren't you?
I think it might be a man.
All the women in the audience are way more androgynous than the women on stage.
Yeah.
Pause it. This video just shows how hard it is being a man.
Carry on.
Explain yourself.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell which one's which, isn't it?
Yeah. It's one of my main challenges in life.
Life is full of pratfalls.
Exactly. We really have a tough time, don't we?
Yeah.
We really have a difficult time.
You do it.
And I think that's being glossed over here.
Yeah. Is this a constant issue in your life? You're like, oh, another one with a dick. Well, while I'm here.
Another one with one tit.
What would happen? And I put this out to the floor.
Yeah.
To the house. To the right honourable gentleman to my left. What would happen if she had a big fat cock?
Like, let's say you met, I don't know, your dream, like, who's your, like, dream celebrity woman?
Jennifer Lawrence is a good go-to.
Yeah.
Big fan.
So you meet someone in the street.
Rita Ora.
Oh, I'd fucking love to smother her with a pillow. I think she's awful as a human.
Yeah, I'm not talking about her as a human. I'm talking about her as a sexual object.
I don't think I could do it, you know.
I quite like Connie Hook.
Oh, yeah, Connie.
Sydney Sweeney.
Do anything to get in CBBCU.
Sydney Sweeney's an absolutely great shout.
She's the greatest woman of all time.
Yeah. Well, I think someone who gives her a run for her money is Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
Do you know her from Knives Out?
Yeah.
She's unreal.
Yeah. Are we
Madison?
Are we just listing fit women? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
So if we could do that for the next 3 hours. So you meet them, or you meet someone who looks enough like them.
Yeah.
And they go,
Keep
do you want to come back to mine?
Yeah.
and they had a dick.
And then
the cut-off point is
just below the balls.
If they have a dick bigger than mine, I'm out.
I think that's a fair rule.
I'm not fucking. I'm not fucking with anyone.
Well, no, it's
with
like
a dick bigger than me. If you got a tiny little fucking clit of a cock, I can kind
But
of.
why would
maybe...
it matter whether they've got a big dick?
No, because I don't want to be emasculated whilst I'm sucking them off. I don't want to be like, oh well, like, I'm not.
Don't suck them off.
I think you're sucking them off would emasculate
Sydney
you
Sweeney
anyway.
off.
Like I think
just get them to suck you off.
I'm sucking Sydney Sweeney
I think
off.
that'd be more embarrassing.
I couldn't resist Sydney Sweeney's penis. Try keeping me off it. But no, I think it's a fair rule to say they've got to have a smaller dick than you. It's like when I was at uni after a particularly let's say I had a tricky run of away results and I made a resolution to no longer sleep with people who weighed more than me. And, I weigh like 15 stone. It's a lot of leeway. It's not like a tight margin, but I was like, I've got to stop doing this.
Just before we start, you get on them scales.
No, I was eyeballing it.
like a weight, they're like this.
Yeah.
You must be this thin to ride this man.
I was eyeballing it. I wasn't like getting scales out. I was like, I knew previously.
Yeah.
And I think if they're going to have a cock, why not make it a fucking
hammer?
Like you're like, right, well, when in Rome.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't like penises, and so the bigger that they are, the worse that is.
Well, it doesn't matter then, because you just don't do anything with a dick.
No, but you're still seeing it, aren't you? It's
and
still
also,
your peripheral.
You get into Sydney Sweeney, give her a reach around. You've at least got to give Sydney Sweeney a reach around. You're lucky to be there. You've at least got to fucking finish her off.
Nah.
All right, are we just saying, just out of interest?
And at least you'd let her come in your
hair. If it's Sydney Sweeney, just for argument's sake, and you could choose the size of Sydney Sweeney's dick before you fucked her.
Yeah.
Number one, little 2-inch twiddler.
Yeah, I'd go for that, yeah.
Oh, number two, 10-inch hammer. No one would choose the 10-inch hammer.
No, of course, yeah. But I'm not.
I think someone would. I think people would, yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh, God, I really would. I'd think, it's a bit of a laugh, innit?
It's a bit of a laugh.
It's a bit of a laugh, give me a massive one.
It's going to take a lot of chopping.
Christ, we're going to need some more filling. Get the big shovel.
Bring the axe.
You're going to have to use that fucking machine they drilled the Euro tunnel with.
Yeah, I don't think it would I wouldn't choose for the bigger one. I just don't think it would matter what it was.
I think the smaller one's more of a laugh. Like, small dicks are really funny. Aren't they? A tiny dick's hilarious.
Like a micro...
Yeah, like a micro penis.
But with really big balls.
Yeah.
Has she got balls?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
In this situation, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Would you... All right, so it means you get to, like, get it on with Sydney Sweeney or whoever.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they go, can I have a go on you now?
What do we mean by this?
That's a willy going into a bum.
I don't know if... again, I'm going to need a little willy for my first one, is the thing. I'm not starting off with a 10-inch
It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
But
maybe I'm a gentleman, I won't want to be selfish.
You'd have to get on the tiptoes for you, I think.
Yeah, it'd be logistically a nightmare, but I'd definitely let Sydney Sweeney come on my belly.
Who's going first?
Yeah, I think I'm going to need... No, I'm going to need them to go first because there's nothing worse than trying to get someone off when you've already jizzed and you've lost all interest in shagging.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
true.
It's horrible.
But do you not think you'd be put off your pudding by the main?
No, I think it's like, like some people are like, I'll only eat meat because I'd be fine killing it myself. I don't think you should shag someone with a willy unless you're willing to, finish him off.
You're right about going second.
Yeah, you got to go second.
I don't want to go
You've got to, like, I've got to, if I'm...
I want to go first.
Nah, you'd want to, but then you'd really regret it. Like, you've got to be sucking off Sydney Sweeney whilst you're still filled with a horny rage.
Yeah.
You've got to be like...
It's in the back of your mind as well.
Yeah.
You're like,
They're doing it wrong if it's in the back of your mind.
She fucked me so hard I spoke a different language.
Can we find out the resolution?
Yeah, go on, really get to this.
It could be. It could be either one.
Yeah, that's the game, you fucking idiot.
It might be a man, it might be a woman.
I think it's a man.
Oh, okay. I'll remember you.
It's so mad that they're like it's rather than they are.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one. God, they got loads of them.
13.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a man. Look how tall.
Yeah, but I've shagged a lot of women that tall.
The best part of being a woman is being able to give you just enough to leave you begging for more.
Yeah, they've gone for a tall woman there again.
She's fit.
I'm going with man again, but I'm going fit man.
Did you think
Man! Why the fuck do they keep going to such manly women?
And when it comes to distinguishing,
Can we get to the end of this? Because
We're nearly at the end. This is the last
Yeah, we're nearly at the end.
No, I never
If they
thought it
don't
would
tell
be
us
there.
which is which,
I'm going to be furious.
Thank you very much. Here's Katrina. Katrina,
No.
come on out.
I don't know if we're going to get the results.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you in 50 seconds.
well, I mean, we don't know the one for that.
Yeah, that's a man.
That's just wedding cake topper.
Jesus Christ. Pause it.
Right, so we've seen them all.
Didn't you do a roast battle with her?
Right, I think there's one more coming out as well. I think, Tom, try and Google the results.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be in the comments.
Yeah, it
Oh,
might
I
be.
didn't even check. Didn't even check to see if it was in
even
the
look.
comments.
How many views has that video had?
Comments. It might be in the comments.
Might be
Yeah,
in
it
the
might be,
comments.
but might not.
Yeah, well, have a look. Have a look. It's fucking. What the fuck is wrong with you? It might not. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why fucking bother? Full episode. There we go.
Your first
It's
comment.
the first
Comment.
pinned comment. You're a fucking idiot.
Knobhead. You
are such a cunt. Right, let's find these results.
These are different women.
They've done it again.
Oh,
No, they're not. No, they're
this
not.
is the episode I've seen.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They did it like every Friday. I'm not joking.
That's so funny.
Every Friday.
Thing. Okay, here's Lolita. Lolita. You think that's a man? Forget you. It's a woman. Here's Lolita.
So we're about halfway through the reveals thing, but fuck it. This one's a woman.
There's a third one in it.
Woman.
Oh.
Woman. Man. Woman or man?
Those two are men in the end, I know.
Yeah, you think so, don't you? Yeah, well, you don't know. Here's Kelly. Kelly, come on
Oh,
out.
they're just getting another fucking parade out.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ,
God.
Tom, you're so bad at this.
Oh, I didn't make this show.
Now, where's Maya? You Maya? Hi, Maya. How are you?
I'm good.
Now, everybody, Maya born a boy or a girl? Girl. Everybody thinks girl. Maya, reveal yourself.
I was born biological male.
A boy.
Wow, Maya's fit.
Maya's done well.
Well done,
Go on,
Maya.
Maya.
Well
Saw
done,
Maya
Maya.
before.
There's a sadness in Maya's eyes
Man or woman,
there.
Kelly.
That's definitely a man.
I think it's a woman. I think it's an ugly woman.
Man.
Big Harry Kane.
Imagine how bad it is. Pause it. Imagine how bad it is as a woman to be there and everyone's going, man!
Yeah.
Man!
The worst thing is they're not even shouting it. They're just like, man.
That's a man.
Yeah.
That is a fella.
Lots of unemployed people from America going, man.
I can't believe this was a show.
Fucking incredible.
Kelly.
Uh-huh.
Man or woman?
I was born a male.
He's got to be a woman, right? I said there were men and women in this segment, right? And we've done all men, right?
Oh, all of them were men!
Yeah.
So Shelby's a man. Confirm it.
I am a woman. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that woman with the big chin.
Yeah, the big tall woman.
The big tall woman with the
was the
chin.
only woman. The rest
rest
were
were
all
men.
fellas. There you go.
Really?
Wow, the miracles of modern science.
What a show.
What
Well,
a
this
show.
isn't modern science. This is 1990 science.
Yeah, it's still modern, isn't
We've
it?
been thinking of another special to do. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Isn't it mad
Yeah.
that I was watching this as a 12-year-old?
Yeah.
I'd get home, Wheel of Fortune wank, then I'd put this on
Another one.
on the old Fridays.
Yeah, Tally was fucking great, but they've ruined it now.
I've ruined it.
Luckily, no one watches it, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Have we got any Cunt of the Week stories?
Oh, yes, we have.
Fuck's sake. So, since you've last been on, we've introduced some things that have gone well and like some features that work, and then also this that doesn't. So,
It's time for Cunt of the Week.
spin the wheel.
I can't believe this is going on.
Oh, it's like baby.
I'm going to tell you 3 stories, and
Yeah.
we're going to decide which person in these stories is the cunt of the week.
Yeah, sounds simple, doesn't it?
We're gonna have loads and
You'd
loads of
think
fun.
you'd think that a producer would be able to make this feature work every week, wouldn't you?
Well, I've just seen him with a scroll bar on YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
yeah.
This always works. Well, it depends on the guest. If the guest is good, it works well. So,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
down to you.
put it on me.
Yeah, it's down to you.
Yeah.
It's what's called Cunt or Legend.
Right.
Yo, spastic, am I a cunt or legend?
Yo, spastic.
I'm just picturing him like sat backwards on a chair with his cap round. Yo, spastics!
Oh, I'm picturing a new kind of yo sushi.
Coming round on a conveyor.
Yeah, like, I don't want the downs.
That's a blue plate.
You pick a down and be like, oh, it's purple. £4? I'll put that one back. Do we not get any spina bifidus?
A rack of spina bifidus.
I think pregnant women get this test if it's going to be a cunt or a legend.
Can I have a bit of palsy soup?
Years ago, just after splitting up with my bird of 10 years, I went on, let's say, a filthy, depraved sexual quest for slags on all platforms, i.e. plenty of fish, etc.
What a misogynistic sentence.
It's unreal, isn't it?
What a misogynistic...
It gets so much worse.
What have we done to create this atmosphere? Guys, come on.
Also, you could have just said, I split up with my missus and started shagging about. But it was like, when I split up with my whore of an ex, I went on slag fishing. Like, it's like, chill.
And that is not the vibe of this podcast ever.
No, exactly.
I normally tidy these up a bit,
everyone.
but I felt like the way he wrote this deserves to be written out. It was...
Right.
Yeah.
He's like an incel. That incel's like, we don't want you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then they come on our Patreon.
Got chatting to this slag from Warrington and was arranging a meet-up in a hotel by my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Why would you meet up in a hotel by your neck of the woods when you... Is he still living at home or what?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's split with his bird, maybe he's gone to live with his parents or something, or maybe he's still living with his...
Maybe he just doesn't want her in his house.
Or maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's still living with her.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Also, like, hotels do tip the scales towards absolute depraved behaviour, innit? You know, it is like a little...
Well, as he said,
we're not going to worry about
anywhere
this
because she's a
slag from Warrington. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You could have just said a girl from Warrington. It's the same thing.
I never live more true to myself than when I'm in a hotel room. Yeah. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Just mess and fucking
men.
shit and cum and everything.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets and jizz.
Yeah.
I bet there's like Krispy Kreme donuts with a hole in, but they didn't have a hole in when you bought it.
He's got a little ring of toffee around the end of his knob.
It's the Barbie one. Oh.
Arranged a meeting for Saturday dinner time to fuck what was left of her brains out.
For fuck's sake.
Then when I went to pick
I want to batter this lad. He's such a knob.
Then when I went to pick up the slag from Huyton train station, to my surprise, there is two, let's say, pig ugly fuckers. But I'm a man of my word and took both to the hotel car park for a blowjob to start the filth. I shot my load down this ugly pig's mouth, then post-nut clarity sets in. I asked, shall we go and get some drinks before we go upstairs to the room that I didn't book? I walked them into the bar part and said, I'm just going to sort the room. Got in my car and went straight to the boozer 300 yards down the road to play pool with my mates all day.
Isn't the weirdest bit the most unbelievable bit is that he's got mates?
Yeah, doubt the bit at the end.
Imagine this guy being like, well, they're both pigs. Like,
yeah.
Oh, God.
I reckon his mates are just people that go to the same pub as him. So he goes to the pub, he's like, all right, lads.
Basically what he's got is he's put down 10 £1 coins on the pool table and gone and played with his mates.
Yeah. But, like, have I missed a bit here? So a second person turns up.
Yeah, he's gone on a dating app and sort of like this woman in this definitely not fictional story has gone, you know what?
Yeah, I'll
bring a second one with me.
Wait a minute. Took both to the hotel car park for a blowjob. How's that working?
Yeah. So one of them's just sat in the back. just on a phone.
Oh, they're all sat in the back.
Maybe it's like an Uber driver. Maybe she's like, do you mind if I take a call?
They could all sit in the back.
Yeah. They could all based on this description.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe a big car.
Yeah, it might have been a Hummer. But do you remember those, like, they look like little ducks that drink water on?
Yeah.
I reckon that's how it was happening, like this.
Well, he didn't say that it was both of them in the blowjob. Yeah, I guess, maybe, yeah.
He took both to the hotel car park for a blowjob to start the filth.
Yeah.
And if you were at the hotel in the car park,
What woman goes, oh, absolutely, let's do it in the car park?
I know we've got a hotel room up there, but no, I'll just nosh you off in this car park.
Yeah.
What do you think, Katie? Yeah, actually, seeing as though you mentioned it that way, and then they both...
Yeah. This is definite fantasy. And like,
And it's
all
not
so,
mine.
like, believe in yourself and like in your own fantasy, you're in a fucking car park outside a hotel near Warrington.
Yeah, make them fit women from.
Make a one fit woman in a nice location.
Yeah.
Just how about that?
Make her an average woman in a Toby Carvery.
Always bringing it back to food.
No, we're actually in the car park, so we're actually in there.
I bet you eat a quick snack before you go to a Toby Carvery. I bet you have a flake and you just and then you go in.
A little entree. No, he gives a blowjob in the car park. Then he goes in.
And takes the wig off.
Yeah. Him and his mate.
I didn't know you from Highton.
Right, second one. Bad mum.
Yeah.
A simple but effective one. Opposite of Rob, the mother of my kids walked out on them.
Well, no, the opposite of me would be a mum walking in. That'd be the opposite of a dad walking out, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 3 tits.
Did one of them in the Maury Povich think I'm 3 tits?
Yeah, Total Recall is the opposite of my mum.
Yeah, you looked at Bustage Year 3000. You were like, this is the absolute opposite.
So opposite of Rob, the mother of my kids walked out on them, fucked off to Spain and never came back. We had a big argument and I told her to fuck off, which she took literally. She decided to move to Spain, where she was originally from, 2 days after the breakup. Being a
You
mother...
can't break up with your mum, you prick.
No, this isn't his mum. This
No,
is the
no.
mother of his
Oh.
kids.
This is the mother of his
I
kids,
thought he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
me and my mum broke up.
No, he split up and then she fucked off. Even
Right,
with the
okay.
kids. Being a mother walking out on her kids makes her a proper cunt. But saying that, I could be the cunt of the week for being with this mega mong in the first place.
Yeah, okay. This one's just a bit bleak.
This
isn't it?
is why I've always said you should be able to abort up to the age of about 6.
Uh-huh.
So you get the toddler years and a bit more to go, do I actually really fucking want this kid? And then if not, you could just
murder them.
But how do you get rid?
A government-funded pit.
A pit.
Pit.
Just chuck him in.
A trough.
Yeah, but it's a really deep pit, still down impact.
It sounds like it's another case of chop and dig. But then, and fill it.
Chop the umbilical cord.
Yeah, like, I mean, what do you want her to do? Like, stay around and be a mum when she doesn't want to be?
Yeah, especially when she can live in Spain.
Or maybe she could take her kids to Spain. That's an option. She could take the kids with her.
Yeah, but then they've got to learn the language. That's going to be annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got to learn this language if they live here. If you're a kid, you've got to learn a language, at least one.
Yeah, but if you've already taught them English...
Kids learn languages really easily.
These don't. These sound like thick, stupid mongs.
Right.
Isn't it mad that mums actually can't? I've never thought about this. Where like if a mum walks out, you're like, you
What a
piece
monster.
of shit. But if
Yeah.
a dad walks out, you're like,
legend.
Yeah, big up to my legend
Yeah.
dad. That's what I've always thought. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if a mum walks out, it's a piece of shit. If a dad walks out, it's Mr. Mulholland.
He ever comes to corp.
have you ever met your dad?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's not like I don't know who he is.
Is he long and all?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like all the like
your mum
blokes in
long?
my family.
He's
Like
long gone.
my mum's like she's not short, but she's not like super tall. But like all the like my dad and his brothers are all like really tall. Like my uncle Titch is 6'5".
Your Uncle Tits?
Titch.
Oh,
It's a
I was gonna
nickname
say.
because he's the shortest.
To say Uncle Tits, he can't go around your mum's house anymore.
Showing off. But no, they're all like 6'6", 6'7", like, you know, they're all like that size.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So I'm not like an outlier. in
That
my
must have been
family.
so sad when your dad walked out because it must have took him fucking ages to disappear on the horizon.
No, but he takes longer strides.
It's so
Actually
bad
took
to
the same amount of time.
As he's walking out on me, I had to duck under the fucking door.
Oh,
All right, last one. It's quite a long
It's
one.
been a weak mix so far, Tom. Let's hope this one saves you.
Oh, well, they were two good stories.
Did you?
Well, they're not. Neither of them were good.
We got
Did
some
you?
funny bits.
They,
haven't we?
they were both bad.
Both bad.
I got some good jobs.
Last one was just sad.
Nope.
A few years ago, all the lads at work went out for a beer on a Friday night. One of the group always had...
This is the story we're getting. This is the story that's going to save us.
Well, that's just the opening sentence.
Yeah.
There's a lot more sentences to come.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot more sentences to come.
Don't you worry, lads. I've got plenty more sentences where that came from. I've got long sentences. I've got little sentences.
I know what'll save this sentence. Several more of them. Together in an order. Like you won't believe.
That's how stories work. Stories aren't just one sentence, are they?
Let's all gather together and listen to this succession of sentences.
Paragraphs in this, right? There's loads, all sorts of shit. One of the group always had to cause problems on nights like these. In one of the boozers, he caused aggro with another bloke and ended up dropping him. This, of course, got us all thrown out before most of us even knew what was happening.
I've had mates like this, and they're the fucking worst.
Yeah, Aggie mates are the worst.
Absolute fucking worst. You go in a pub, and immediately they're like, who can I kick off with? And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
The fuck is
Who
wrong
can
with
be
you?
arsed?
It just makes it unenjoyable.
Tell you who I hate, blokes who like having like a minor little thing in a pub where they'll bump into something or whatever, or they'll knock over a drink or whatever, and it'll be like fine. Then they'll be like, shake my hand.
Oh,
and like
yeah,
really
yeah.
aggressively trying to make people shake their hand.
So
it's like fuck off.
One time I went on a pub crawl around Christmas with my mate John and another mate called Big C. And Big C was playing pool with this guy who he didn't know.
It's a nickname for my mum. Why am I doing him now?
We actually call a little T.
That's him.
Big C was playing pool with this guy.
Can we strap you to his mum's chest?
Hello, I'm a booby.
I would love to be your mum still.
I am not cancerous.
I promise I've checked. I've not got any lumps already. Lynn. You won't need to do any radiation on me.
Oh, I'm the smoothest booby there's ever been.
I'll keep myself shaved, don't you worry.
Oh, yeah, Limac, my whole head, yeah. Draw a little nipple out. Draw a little nipple out.
So Big C's playing pool, and he loses at pool, and so he decides to hit this guy, hits him square in the face, and hits this guy into a Christmas tree and knocked the Christmas tree over. It was Christmas Eve, I think, or the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it sounds like it's around Christmas.
Absolute fucking ridiculous.
Call me Columbo, but I think I've got the time of year sus.
We run out summer holidays.
It was around December.
Yeah, Madison, it was fucking Easter.
We're all eating advent calendars.
But it's one of those things, it's like, you know, you've still got half a pint left. You're like, what is this?
Half a pint of eggnog, I remember it well. Yeah.
Right, carry on with this. Tell your
Someone
story.
splits the
Hey, me Chris Kringle orange with me.
Just for Carolyn. Monday morning arrives and a few of us at work hatched a plan to teach the guy a little lesson. We had one of the guys who was out with us but didn't work with us ring him up. He told him, the police have been at my house this morning and they want to know who I was out with on Friday, as the kid that got hit hasn't woken up and is in hospital in a coma. We had him say, and if he doesn't wake up, whoever hit him could be looking at serious trouble.
As if a police officer come round and went, there's someone in a coma, and if he doesn't wake up, one of you lot's in serious trouble.
But if he does wake up from this coma, you're fine.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah. It's not a crime to put someone in a coma.
Yeah, that's what police officers do. They come round and go, a crime may or may not be committed.
Yeah, we're waiting to see.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I didn't tell him anything. This was a believable lie, as the bloke on the phone would have been recognisable on CCTV, and the police already knew him. So we kept this going all week, trying to ramp up the severity of things, trying hard to make the guy sweat. The guy in question didn't really care. He didn't overly worry, just kept his bravado going. Until Friday came around. We had the same fella ring back up and say, the police have been back round, the bloke's dead. Now at the
This prank has got heavy.
Yeah.
Now, at the time of the call, I was driving us both from a merchant's back to a job we were all on. He immediately starts to panic like fuck, saying he needs to go on the run. He needs to leave work, he needs to go and see his kids before he bolts and gather up all the money he might have so he can make his getaway. It wasn't guilt, it was fear of punishment.
Yes. Like, no one
Yeah, why would
runs
you feel
because
guilty about killing someone?
No, but you're not running away because you're guilty. You're running away because you don't want to get punished.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
he must be guilty. That's why he's run. Like,
Yeah, you don't get
feels
someone
bad
in
about
Portugal on the run for, like, having a drug farm. They're like, I just felt so guilty.
Obviously, I knew it was a gag, so I made some shit up about having to go to the job before I could take him home, even though the job was about an hour in the opposite direction from his house. When we turn up at the job, all the other lads are waiting, laughing and pointing. He did not see the funny side and didn't speak to us for 2 weeks.
You thought you killed a man.
Imagine he got so annoyed he murdered one of them.
Are we the cunts for the gag, or is he for not being a good sport?
For not being a good sport.
I think
that's the big problem with this bloke.
I think that's a good. Like I think pranks are funny.
Yeah, I
not
do
like
too.
YouTube pranks, but there was a lad who we went to college with who was so rich. This Canadian lad called, I think he was called Sean. And he was such a cunt. And then one day we were all around his house because his mum and dad used to have nice stuff, and like food in and that. And we all would spent the week just ordering things all to turn up at the same point. So like 50 balloons turned up, caterers turned up. What else did we have?
Pizza's the classic one, isn't it? And taxis
There's
and
probably
stuff.
pizza, a children's entertainer, but they all just turned up and he couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. It was so great.
Yeah.
And they all just wanted the money.
Yeah.
He was such a prick.
I don't think that's the same as tricking a man into thinking he's killed someone.
Yeah. This one's a bit like, I think this one maybe tips over into too heavy.
Yeah.
You know, when there's like murder involved.
He does sound like a cunt.
He does.
Yeah, he
sound
did
like a
punch
cunt.
someone in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I think it's it's not the greatest prank though. There's a little more art to it. I think it's just missing something for me.
Yeah.
So
we'll be back after these short messages.
3 great stories there. Another successful round of cunt of the week.
There's a lot of cunts involved.
Yeah, there were a lot of sentences. To be fair,
There were
you were
loads of
right. There
sentences.
was loads of
There was
sentences.
many
yeah.
sentences.
Yeah, there was tons of them.
Some good ones.
Tons of them. Were there?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Fifth was pretty good, I remember.
What does that say? Read the 5th sentence of that.
Monday morning arrives, and a few of us at work hatched a plan to teach the guy a little lesson.
Great one. Yeah.
Hatch a plan's a good phrase.
Yeah.
Like that.
Teach him a lesson. It was about photosynthesis.
So, Brennan, who do you think's the cunt of the week? We've got cunt or legend guy, who shagged the 2 pigs from Warrington and then ran off. We've got the mum who ran off. And we've got the pranksters or the guy who punches someone.
You're the cunt. This was absolutely shit.
This was dog shit. This was really terrible.
Depends on the guest.
Well, I think. Do you know what's worse than murder and running away in your kids?
Yeah.
Just lying and keep using the word slag. That guy's such a cunt.
Yeah.
He's the worst.
I'm going to vote for the women for being ugly. They're cunt, so they're cunt of the week.
The Warrington. It's not their fault, they're from Warrington.
Yeah. Well, it is their fault. They should be ugly. So they're cunt of the week for me.
I'm voting for you because this was rubbish.
Yeah. So you've got the final
Well,
vote,
I vote
Tom.
for Freddie, and my vote counts as double for being fat and gay.
It doesn't
mong.
count double.
Okay,
It doesn't count double.
so-
It doesn't count double.
If anything, it counts half.
Yeah, your vote counts half.
Yeah, because we own 80% of this.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
so-
so-
Hang on, actually, I'll vote for me because I won a prize then.
What'd you win?
Whatever I want. I decide
Right,
the
well,
prize.
Tom's cunt of the week. There we go. We got a winner.
There
you
we
With
go.
1.5 votes, Tom is the winner. Well done, Tom. You're cunt of the week.
Thank you.
Yeah, that result happens quite often on this
Is it
feature.
just so you can buy yourself a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't buy it. I basically send people prizes of whatever's in my eye line at the time.
We literally, we literally sent someone like an empty bag of crisps and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
I wonder where that's come from.
Yeah.
Well, that section was an absolute bag of shit. But
Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to introduce a brand new section to the show.
All right, great.
It is called German Children with Useless Talents.
All right, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
we've
it's
had
not,
these
it's
before,
not a
haven't we?
new feature. You've shown us before.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
it's now a feature,
Now a
isn't
feature
it?
because there's a second one. Yeah, I've actually seen this video.
Pause it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, last time we had a German child on. Well, not on the show,
I was
but,
gonna
but
say.
she was quite clearly very heavily autistic. And her talent was 2 volumes of water, 2 random volumes of water in a glass. She could hear them clink together and tell you how much volume of water was in each glass.
So she'd be like, clink, and then she'd be like 258 millilitres and 231.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but also useless.
Yeah.
Totally useless.
I don't care. I used to be able to do a similar thing. I wanted to be on the TV show You Bet. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
And what I would do, I've basically got all the old wrestling figures. And when I was a kid, I used to be able to be blindfolded and feel the face and be like, Papa Shango. Texas Tornado. I mean, Mum and Dad would get people over, not just for that, but they'd be over for whatever. And they'd go, get the wrestlers out. And I'd go, Repo Man, Earthquake, Typhoon.
That's so funny.
I reckon I could do it now if I had some, but not here.
Imagine being their friend having to be pretending to be impressed by
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And
okay. You know
obviously
who
not
the
knowing
big
who any
boss
of them
man
are.
is. Yeah. Could literally just be saying any words. They'd be like, great. Yeah.
Like Yokozuna.
Right, have a look at this.
Stopp.
2, 10.
So there is one tiny difference in those circles, and basically that thing moves around. She sees a little bit of the circle at a time, and she can tell the difference immediately as soon as there's a difference.
Spot the difference.
Ja,
Ultimate
gib's ihm,
spot the
Sophie,
difference.
gib's ihm. Blauer Punkt.
Yeah.
I love shit like this.
Yeah. And like, because she's German, they used her to spot Jews. Just get a big crowd. Just like
Just finding a girl in a red coat.
It's actually a very sinister talent you brought here.
I've just had a thought, and this is...
She just points at a bank. It's like, no, whoa, no.
It's like a sniffer dog, but a human being.
I've had a thought, but I've changed my mind now.
No. Go on.
I can't.
Go on.
No, I can't.
Come on.
Because I don't want fucking Josh Howie yelling at me.
All right, so we know what it was about then. It's not about trans rights, is it?
Right, what have you got? Right, because normally at the end of our episodes, we like to show guests some of the worst videos on the internet. But basically, what have you done with your headphones there? Basically, last week we read a story on here about someone getting in trouble for having extreme pornography, and Tom has now shit himself that we were going to get in trouble for all the illegal stuff that we definitely have never had.
I'll never work as a tit again. I found something.
So we've had to delete everything.
I found a good video.
I know, but before we do this, can I just explain to people, because we need people sending new videos, but we now have more rules. Like, basically, the rule is, like, we need to just have one rule: nothing illegal. Please work out what that is. You can't have any, like, damage to knobs and fannies is illegal, isn't it?
In a
Tom?
sexual manner.
Yeah. No, like, deliberate damage.
No injuries to genitals.
Yeah,
Found
which
that's
is
really illegal.
Send us a video of you following a woman all day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not illegal.
Yeah, but do send us in videos to WhatsApp on 07354 188257. We've had to delete it because we might go to jail, so please send us videos again. But as ever, no racism, no one getting killed unless it's a funny accident, no children, no sex with animals, no damage to genitalia in a sexual way. Any more, Tom? Is there anything else?
Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal. That's the overarching rule. Nothing that it will be illegal for us to possess.
Yeah. Or for you to send.
Or
Because
for
if
you
you
to
if we
send.
get investigated, we're going to grass on you.
If there's one thing we can promise at Dead Men is that we're fucking grasses.
And it's quite likely now that we are going to get investigated.
Why is it quite likely?
Because it's on the internet every week.
This will get flagged now.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's loads of fucking law enforcement watching this. It's like fucking... It's 100
I'll make sure it gets flagged. Nonces, Hezbollah.
Vaccines aren't real.
Vaccines aren't real. Trump's a cunt.
Death to the West. Allahu Akbar.
Oh, that 12-year-old's nice. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's getting checked out.
That's not worse than anything we've said earlier in the episode.
Yeah, that's just a recap. That's what you've done. Just recap the show.
I'll be honest, it'll save us making a montage to promote it on YouTube, on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what our chapters are going to be in the YouTube films. Right, I have found this.
That's what people call you online, a YouTube film.
Have a look at this.
What are you doing? Just waiting for someone. No, you're not. You're shagging the bus stop again. Nah, because you do it every single day at this time. It's disgusting. Stop.
That's really funny that he's got a time. Tell you what,
Well, it's probably in
there's
between
probably
two
a second one waiting. You know what they're like. You wait for a homeless man to shag a bus stop all day.
I hope he's written a timetable on there.
And there's one over the road and they just nod at each other.
He's got jizz written on his forehead.
Can I see the top of that again? Just because I couldn't quite figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And now I know.
Yeah.
So there's a woman walking to a bus stop.
It's in Manchester, this. So he'll...
What are you doing?
It's the hand on the back.
No, you're not. You're shagging the bus stop again. Nah, because you do it every single day at this time. It's disgusting. Stop. You're actually disgusting. You just keep shagging the bus stop every night. Have you got an issue?
I mean, yeah, I think this guy's got some issues.
Please, can you stop doing it? Because children have to sit on there. No, it's actually disgusting.
Right, can we just pause? This guy seems very reasonable. You could have just had a nice chat with him. I don't know why she's come up with this tone of voice. You could have just asked him politely to stop, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, you are right, actually." Yeah.
I don't think this is the first time he's been asked to stop.
So the reason that I am asking this,
I believe men.
The reason I brought this to the table.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
How much are bus stops?
What do you mean? More than he's got.
I reckon a couple of grand.
Yeah, they're quite expensive.
More,
yeah, quite expensive. Yeah,
probably like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Could we?
Yeah,
done.
And councils always get ripped off for everything, and like also it's like a custom design, a lot of materials. It's like I can see it.
Could we?
Digging?
Yeah, a lot of digging.
Got to buy the land.
Could we buy his own bus stop?
Well, where would we deliver it to?
That bus stop.
We can't just leave a bus stop at the bus stop and write shagging bus stop
People
on
won't know
it.
where to stand. The bus won't know where to stop.
Tell you what we can do. Right. We can't.
It's actually classed as a rail replacement service.
That's very good. That's very good. What we can do, right? We probably can't buy a full bus stop, right? Although we can Google it, we can have a little look how much they are. But if we can't, what we can do is staple a bus timetable to a flashlight.
I just feel like we
just the end of the flashlight looks
bus stop for sale. Put bus stop for sale.
Bus stop for sale?
Yeah, we're going to buy a bus stop. Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Tell you what, Tom, if you want to know the answer to that question, why don't you put it in fucking Google?
Well, we've just seen how much it costs.
I can't deal with him. I can't do it. Can you go and shag a bus stop and calm yourself down?
He has the ability to fucking answer any question known to man. We have more information than any point in history, and he just fucking makes up in his own head. It's driving me insane. I can't handle it.
But it's already says it. They cost between 8 and 12 grand.
Do you remember when we were watching the video of male and female, and I went, "Hey, the answers might be in the comments." And he went, "Yeah, they also might not." And he used that as justification.
I can't
to just leave the video.
Just fucking Google it, because someone might be selling a second-hand one, Tom. That's all I'm saying.
These actually specialists in selling.
That's shelter. Oh,
the specialists. It's the first thing.
2.5 grand.
Right, yeah.
Plus that.
yeah, plus that.
Plus that, but still, what?
Well, that's for an anti-vandal one. Let's get one that you can vandalise.
We're pro-vandal on this one.
40 grand, that one.
Yeah, that's a fucking fancy bus stop.
Nice
That one.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, sort by price, lowest to highest, isn't it? Yeah, anti-vandals are your cheapest. That's nice. All right. Cool.
There was a lad who I went to school with who is called Stephen Smith, and he used to not do PE because his mum had write him a note. But he used to do it. He was on Britain's Got Talent once as a mental, and he used to just watch us all do 1,500 meter run, and he'd watch and he'd just lie down on the floor. And then one of the teachers once was like, "Stephen, get up," and he went, "No." He went, "Get up off the floor now." He went, "No." And then I can't remember what he's called, Mr. Dyson or something, grabbed him on the back of his blazer, pulled him up, and his knob was in the ground, and he was shagging the floor watching us all. He had a dirty knob.
Can we find his video on Britain's Got Talent?
What's he called? Sorry?
Stephen Smith.
Stephen with a V.
I don't know.
What was he doing on Britain's Got Talent?
Shagging the floor. Oh, it might have been X Factor. There you go.
Bingo,
Britain's Got Talent
audition for
wiki.
Series 4.
Yeah. Fucking hell, they really do cover everything on that, don't they? Yeah. Anyway, probably need to edit some of this out. It's been boring.
Yeah, I love how out of all that you took. Should we have a look at his audition?
Yeah.
I said he's just shagged the floor in front of
a load of kids.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
the earth.
Yeah, let's see if he's talented.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't mean he's not talented.
Did he get the golden buzzer?
Doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a platform.
Don't be mentioning that around that guy. He'll be shagging that and all.
Yeah, if you know this homeless, if you live in and around Manchester and you know this homeless man that fucks bus stops.
Is he homeless?
Yeah, but you can't.
He looks homeless.
He's definitely
Yeah,
homeless.
well,
He
he
shags
looks
bus stops. He shags bus stops. No one has a mortgage and a bus stop fetish.
Someone married the Eiffel Tower once.
Yeah, but she doesn't own a home. She lives in a home.
Well, she has half the Eiffel Tower if they split up.
But like the problem is, even if you find where he is, where do you put the bus stop? It needs to be on some land you own. We're gonna have to buy land as well.
Why don't you?
We're gonna start a fundraising campaign.
Why don't you get a bus stop for the next dead meat And it can be a peep show.
It is in Manchester. We can invite him. There we go. We'll set up a bus stop. I'll build a little shit bus stop, and he can shag it at Dead Meat.
Yeah.
Do you think a tram stop will do?
We
Or
could
do you
ask.
think
We're
a
gonna-
specific buses?
we're gonna have
Is
to
that
ask
one
him.
that used to be a bus stop and it's melted into something else?
Yeah, you've got to guess what. You've
Is
got to
it
guess
bus or
whether it's a bus stop. Yeah.
Tom, I've got a little video.
How did you put that bus stop up? Oh, it's chop and dig.
Yeah, I've got a little video that's, like in lieu of having the WhatsApp, this one will actually help. So this one is Bull. If you just click Bull, this is some like a lovely rodeo going well.
Fuck it out.
So here we go. Make this big and get the sound on. So there we go.
This is a bad idea.
What do you mean?
The size of them horns.
Goldinger Bull, yeah.
You always know it's good when it's got a watermark from gorecentre.com. Yeah, he's taking the piss out of a bull while stood on a platform the bull can't get on.
Pause it.
Yeah. So, should we play What Happens Next?
Isn't the entertainment in some countries dreadful?
I don't know. This is fucking great. I'd watch this.
We're watching it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's
We're not
like-
even watching it live.
Better than Tipping Point.
Yeah, but if nothing happened,
Yeah.
I imagine paying to
No,
see
but it's like Formula One, isn't it? You go in case the crash does happen.
Yeah, that's true.
And these guys have got their fucking money's worth, and I assume their money's not worth much. So.
Oh, we're going to do what happens next.
yeah.
You still want to do what happens next?
Well, I know what happens next. I've seen it.
I'm going to go with the bull jumps on the platform and gores him off.
Right, yeah.
I think a horn's going through the leg.
All right.
I think he fucks the bull and then we all get arrested and this is shown in court.
Is that a bus stop that he's on?
Could be there. Yeah. Oh, he's fallen off.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh my god!
Oh, that is really bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
He made it back onto the platform. He's walking.
To be fair, he's
Oh.
still going. He's going to it again.
He's still trying to fuck up the ball. What a lad.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Could have gone a lot worse, isn't it?
It was
Do
a
you know
happy
what?
ending in the end.
Yeah.
It's like a you know when a comic dies but they still do their time.
Yeah. You're like, you know what? He battled through.
I did my 20.
Yeah.
They didn't like it, but I did my
They don't
20.
get paid if they...
Yeah. He came off early. No, I think that is a guy who is in shock and has severe injuries that will, sometimes when people are in shock, they carry on for a little bit and then, tomorrow he's going to feel that.
Yeah, I reckon he's got a broken rib at least.
Easily. He's got loads of broken bones, internal injuries. He'll be bleeding from somewhere. He's fucked up, that guy. He got really fucked. Yeah.
So that's the end of the show.
Yeah. Normally we'd show you a video. Normally, allegedly, we'd show you a video of someone getting their knob cut off, but we're not allowed because of woke.
Have you got anything that you like to plug, Brennan?
Yeah, so I'm going to be starting my new CBBC show next week. No, I'm going on tour in the new year. I start in January, February, and then a bit in June, going all over the shop. If you could go to Cardiff, if everyone who watches this could go to Cardiff, because, oh boy.
Is that Old Fire Station?
No, it is the Glee. And,
Cardiff. I thought Carlisle.
Oh, no, Carlisle sold out. That one's fine. So if you're from Carlisle, go to Cardiff. But yeah, I've got that, and then I've got a YouTube special that I put out last year, at some point. It's on my YouTube, Brennan Reece.
Nice, mate. It's been class having you.
This has been fun. Well overdue.
Well
and I will
overdue.
never be here again.
Let's also plug Patreon. Patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod. £3 a month, 7-day free trial, extra episode every single week. We also put loads of other stuff on there. There's specials on there, but we're doing more events.
We are.
We did Task Bastard, and the plan was give it 2 days for the Patreons, because obviously they get first pick, and then release it public. 200 tickets went within 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to come and see us, if you want to come to a Dead Men Talking live event, if you want to do all those things, you got to get on
We've
the
got
Patreon.
plans as well
And
for the
it's-
New Year's to do a load more, so there's going to be more tickets
There's
to
loads
get.
of you that will listen to this for months and months. You've really enjoyed it, but you won't be patrons yet, and that's fine. But it's £3 and it genuinely helps us keep the lights on. It helps us keep the podcast
It's the only income
going.
we have because we fuck off sponsors regularly.
So yeah, patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod. Support the podcast, support what you like, and it'll help us out long term. Right, that's it.
I won't
Fuck
be doing
off.
it. I won't be signing up. So shit.
Don't watch Brennan's special, actually.
Yeah, don't go to his tour. Fuck Brennan.
Hey, no, go on it and dislike it and leave after 30 seconds. Fuck his algorithm up.
Right, go fuck yourself.